Hello, here I am on my monthly chat and channel. Very happy to be here. As always, I get a little nervous before I begin. It's like going on stage. I'm sitting here in my house and I'm like, oh, I'm a little nervous. And I just think, oh, just start, Blossom, just start. And what I am going to start with today is I don't know if many of you have come across it, but it is the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic, which is so very, very different from the Lord's Prayer that I was brought up with in the Catholic Church. And I'd like to read it to you, if I may, because it's really rather beautiful. So I thought that would be a good place to start today. So I'm going to do that if I can sort this out on my screen. Hold on. Okay. O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our being and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desire. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground and the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again. And so it is. Now, I find that rather lovely, and I just wanted to share because it's so different. And there we are, that's done. Oh, now what? Now what? Many people have been asking me about the EES and how I'm going with it, because as many of you know, it's down the road from me here, down the road. And I've had 2 4-hour sessions. How blessed am I? It's so peaceful in there. I just zonk out. I am aware that I'm unaware, if that makes sense. I'm just in this beautiful space for that time. And within the last half hour, I might be more coming to. I know other people who find 4 hours too long. They find themselves getting a bit restless. I personally, I can't get, I just don't get, I could be there 8 hours and wouldn't get restless. And I find I get little prods here and there in my body, and I think, oh, that's interesting. I came back because I went with some friends, and I came back and we watched again the interview with Dr. Sandra Rose, and she is a woman of great light, I feel, if you listen to what she says. Plus she explains how it all works, because I will be honest with you, you could go there and you could have a restful time. I cannot see how you cannot have a restful time. But you might think, well, what else is it doing? You know, what is it doing? And again, everything I think goes back to this: what is your belief? What is your knowing? What is your intention about this? Do you think, oh, well, I'm going to give it a go, but I don't think it can work? Or are you going there thinking, I know this is healing me on a deeper level, which I, at this present moment in time, are unable to understand. You know, for me, it's not like I've got leprosy or something, and like, heaven forbid, and I come out and I'm healed. You know, it just isn't like that. But there is a knowing inside of me that it works. And I shall continue to go whenever I get the opportunity. plus they say that 2 kilometers, it, you know, the goodness from it. And so I am in that vicinity from the actual center. So that is marvelous. I am going to put in a minute, hopefully I'll insert it after I finish the video. I'm going to put here a little video of what it's like inside the room, so you can get a sort of idea of how it is. But I think on the video the windows are open for the light, but the blinds are drawn, so it's very subdued lighting in there. So here it is.
If you would be so kind as to mention that you came through me, then 5% will go into Blossom's pot. And when there's enough for a 2-hour session, I am given a gift voucher, and that I can give that to anybody of my choice that I feel will benefit the most from it. So I've already had one. And I was able to give it to somebody this morning that I was told this is the person. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be lovely. Thank you so much.
And I hope I manage to get that all to work. We'll see. Bear with me. The Itera Bond, people are asking me how I'm going. Very well, very well. Feel I've got my money's worth. And that's, I guess, what people are concerned about. Am I vigilant about doing it every day? No, I'm not. Life gets in the way. It's all very exciting at first, isn't it? Let's be honest. And then life gets in the way. I do charge my water and drink the charged water. And I do try to do 20 minutes a day, just doing on your meridian points and that. Again, and I've had some really good results. I really hurt a big cement tile fell against my very thin shin, and took the skin off, and it got infected. And so I put the wand on it, and the tightness went within minutes, and it's still healing. This was days ago, but the infection has gone. There are so many things, even just wanding yourself. Just wand yourself, and just for 20 minutes, with some nice music. It's not like putting a hairdryer over you. Let me tell you that. It's a very, very different sensation. And I personally, all I can say is I'm very, very glad that I've got it and that I use it. So that's that. The next thing, of course, is Cornelius Christopher the puppet. I don't know how many of you are going to go, God, are you going to go on about him again? Yes, I am. I am, because I feel so different in myself because of continuing to do this. And I feel very blessed also that so many people who follow White Cloud and the Federation of Light have joined. And in questions and answers, after each session, you can put your hand up and you might get chosen. And many people have said, oh, I'm from Blossom. And they have this sort of, miraculous healing, or they just want to say something. And I feel so blessed that I was able to lead them to this place, this community. And therefore, I am going to speak a little more about it, because I feel it is so very life-changing. And that is what I want to help people with, to change their life. Yes, after 8 or 9 days, I was like, oh, hello, I'm happy. As I've spoken about before, I feel very, very different. And I felt my grief from losing my husband had really lifted. That's not to say I don't have a cry now and then because I miss it, because I do. Yet the difference in me is so immense. I had some friends staying recently, and I was saying to them, I know for a woman who lost her husband 15 months ago, I am in an amazingly good place. I know I am doing really, 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 really well. And I know also that a lot of that is because I'm healing myself through consciousness that Cornelius brings through. It is life-changing, truly. As the months go on, so I've been 3 months, over 3 months now. I used to watch people when the healing was going on, and they were doing all this stuff in their body, you know, and I was like, oh, Lord, I don't have that. I don't even get a little pop that he says you might get, nothing. I thought, oh, wonder why that is. Never, you know, never mind, no stress. And in the last few weeks, I've had a few things go on where my head felt like it was going so fast back and forth. My head was just going like this, and in a you don't control it; it just happens, and it's the most amazing thing that's going on that your body does to clear out blocks. Plus, the community there, the family of light there, as you share your love, as you're watching people go through this process after your half-hour session, is just so full of love. It's the best place to be. And as somebody said, you know, many people get fed up because they think I'm not doing much for the world. I'm not in the situation. I don't have an opportunity to help. Here, you have an opportunity every day to send your love to somebody that is getting a healing at that time. It is quite amazing. And the reason I feel quite, what's a word? I can't think of the word. I just feel very drawn to share this way with you. And so I've spoken with Cornelius, and what we're going to do is, if you would like to try it out for a month, if you go to his site, and I'll put that on underneath the video, if you can't see anything in the description box, press the button that says show all, and it will reveal more. People write and say, there's nothing there. And I say, have you pressed the show all button? Anyway, and I'll put his site there. But on his site, you will find, I think it will be under the, should have checked this out, the membership thing, and plans. There will be a little box that he will put up saying Blossom Goodchild's promotion or something like that. And so you can donate. It's 25 New Zealand dollars. For the month. So you can give it a go. And then if you think, oh, God, no, what's Blossom going on about? Good Lord, no, it's not for me. Off you trot after a month. But if you think, good Lord, whoa, I feel really different. By committing, I have to say that, commit yourself. Don't just think, oh, I'll do it and I'll do it maybe twice a week, see what the go is. Commit to doing it. If you're going to commit your $25, commit to turning up every day. And if you can't be in a live one, do an archived one. Just try it. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to. Good Lord, you don't have to. But I feel so, I can't find this bloody word that I'm looking for. I just feel I really want to share this with you, because it's not only my transformation, it's the transformation you see in other people there. It's amazing. And that so many people say this is life-changing, because it is. So I ask you, you know, just to investigate a little bit further on that, because and try it for a month. Just give it a go. I can't, you know, I can't say any more than that, other than you know that I am coming from my heart in saying to you that I found this way that I find mind-blowing to heal myself. Cornelius is not a healer. He has the gift to bring through consciousness. So your consciousness is telling him what to say to you, type of thing, what your needs are. Look into it. Please look into it. Please give it a go. And that's that on that. What else would I say? What else have I got to say? I just find, as many, I believe, are, that at the moment we're We're waking up in the morning and we're doing our thing. You know, the Federation talk about getting it. And I feel now I've got it. By George, she's got it. Bursting into song. But no, I've got it. That thing that they're talking about, they say, when you get it, you'll know. And I've got it. And I don't know what I know. And I know that I've got it, but that level of getting it, I'm probably about here. And it'll go on up, 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 up as we understand more of what getting it is. But there is, you know, this whole understanding so much more of how it works, why we're here. And we know we're here to lift the planet out of this. And yet also we know now so much more of how to do that by behaving from the heart, coming from the heart in a manner that is appropriate to lift the vibration of the planet. We are changing how we speak, how we think to each other, how we let go of judgment and just let people be and do their own thing. That's their journey. And just send love, you know, not to get angry, not to get frustrated with other people and how they behave. Just be in our own space. And when something is a little out of whack that's coming at you, just send love. You know, we have come so far, have we not? I think it's amazing. I love this journey. I love this journey as we understand ourselves more and more. Am I done? I think so. I don't know. Haven't got any funny stories to tell. Really? It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I should have thought perhaps of a funny story, but I haven't. I haven't got one. So I'll get on and bring the Indian in. I think there's no point in me persiflaging. I have persiflaging. You know that word I used about to waffle. Some of you who get my newsletter. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered this. Some of you who get my newsletter will have already been informed about this new word of mine. And this new word, if you don't know it yet, click it into your system because it's beautiful. It's called effulgent. Somebody wrote to me and said, thank you for your effulgent being. And I thought, what on earth does that mean? So I looked it up. And effulgent means to radiate light, to shine forth. People, get that word into your vocabulary. Isn't it splendid? Effulgent. Today I feel effulgent. I love it. Very close to effluent, so do be careful. It's like I think, you know, people calling me an influencer, and I call myself an influencer. And I was thinking in my head the other day, what was I thinking to myself? I'm an effluent influenza. And I thought, no, I don't think that's quite right, Blossom. I think it's an effulgent influencer. That's better. Oh, I'm so glad I found a bit of there. There we go. Here we go. All right. Let me bring Mr. White Cloud in. And the Federation, I don't know. I never know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Thank you. As I look out my window, oh, here she goes, they say, as I look out my window, there's the most beautiful large tree of pink blossoms everywhere. There's so much to be grateful for, isn't there? So much to be grateful for. Yes, yes, yes. I'll go. Well, I don't go. I stay. He comes in. A very warm welcome to each one who is a member of the tribe of light, the tribe of light. You belong to the tribe of light. Feel the vibration, feel the resonance of truth in your heart as you hear those words, as those words sink into your being. I am a member of the tribe of light. And as you say that to yourself, see the light shining all around you and pulsating out to every living thing upon this planet. For as you say, I am a member of the tribe of light, it picks up to all the other members of the tribe of light. How are you, each and every one this day? How are you feeling? How are you being? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you feeling deep love, respect, and affection for yourself? Are you honoring yourself for putting your hand up to be on this planet at this time and getting chosen? Do you give thanks for that each and every moment? Do you understand, my friends, the honor you have been given to be on the planet at this time? You, I am talking to you. You have been gifted this pleasure. And there may be many who raise their eyes to the sky and say, White Cloud, try it down here. This is hardly a pleasure. And I say to you, then you have not got it, ... yet. Because even as though is so much taking place on your planet that you could focus on that is not of the highest light, it does not mean that you that I am talking to, cannot have pleasure in your life. And by having that pleasure in your life, you are changing the world. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, yes, yes. You are changing your world. You are changing the world. Think about that. Think how enormous a task that is. And all you have to do is enjoy yourself. I have said this so many times, but do you understand it when I say it? One day, for those of you who haven't, you will. And for those of you who have understood all this, continue to spend your days in love with yourself, in love with everything that is alive, everything that pulses is of love. And when you connect with it, you become one. You feel that oneness of all. You know within that feeling that you are home. You may sit on your lounge chair. You may sit on the beach. You can be anywhere. And all you have to do is know that you are one in love, of love, as love through. And you are home. Is it not that when I speak of home, Blossom can feel it, and many do, that the emotion of saying you are home, you have come home, you are going home. Is it not that that emotion stirs within you and tears often want to arrive? Because home is who you are. Love is your home. Love is who you are. So when you say, I want to go home, you look up to the stars because you feel so frustrated and lost and alone. And you look up to the night sky and you say, please, let me come home. And I say to you, take in some deep breaths and say with your hand on your heart, within who I am. I never left. You may feel that you packed suitcases worth to bring down. And when you arrived, the suitcases got lost and did not come with you, and you were left with nothing to let you know where you have come from. And then you breathe, and you receive a smile, and you give a smile, and your heart opens up to remind you of where you have come from and where you still are. You are still home, my friends. You have never left your home. You cannot, for your home is love, and you are love. But you have come on a journey also. You cannot allow, it cannot happen for all of you to come into this being of yours. You have come, an aspect of you has come to experience humanity. And not only at this time to experience humanity, the joy of being human, but to change the vibration of the planet known as Gaia. I feel that you are told it is wrong to point. You have come here to do this. You have the strength inside of you to do this. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Never left your home. It is inside of you. Know that. Feel that. Be of comfort in your home. Home is where the heart is. And now Blossom is aware that there is a change in energy, and our friends, known as the Federation of Light, would care to join and speak with you this day. Blossom is unsure of whether she was going to speak or whether it was to be me. Sometimes It is, my friends, that no words are necessary. It is the love that is sent. One can repeat words over and over and over in order for them to truly sink in. And other times, one just needs to send deep into the soul in gratitude. Lawson was very aware that during that time, so much gratitude was being sent to him for all that you are and all that you are doing, and doing it so very well. No matter what you think about yourself, we are telling you, you are doing it so very well. Keep on, keeping on, the strongest of the strong, changing your planet back into light. Think of that, back into light. You are doing it. How blessed, how blessed, how blessed. There's so much joy in my heart. There is so much love for you from my heart. I love you. I love you. I love you. Adieu, my friends. Until next time. We give thanks to the Divine Oneness for allowing this chat to take place. We ask always that we may remain humble in order to serve and to receive, and that we may continue to walk boldly as the light and the love. Adieu. Adieu. Okay, done. It's so funny. I think this one and the last one, for some reason, I haven't touched, I've been nowhere near, right? And the little yellow hand thing has come up, which it did last time. I don't think it shows on the actual recording, but it's like, why am I putting my hand up? Maybe it's because White Cloud did and it's reflected. I get the little yellow hand in the corner. Anyway, people, mission accomplished for my monthly chat and channel. It is as it is. I do hope that you have received so much light and love from White Cloud and the Federation, and indeed me. I am sending my love and light out to you. I feel so blessed to be in this position, to be able to do so. It's bloody great. And we're all the same, aren't we? We are all in a position to send our love and light out, even if we're just sitting indoors or when we're at the shops, wherever we are. Just be the love that we are. It's such a blessing to be that, to come from that place and understand it more and more. What a blessing it is. What a journey we've been on. And we're still walking, and we'll come across stumps in the road and we'll climb over them or move them out the way. But with each day, each moment we breathe, we're getting stronger and stronger in the knowing, in that knowing of who we are and why we're here. And I love that. I love that. Don't you? Yep, yep. We are one. We are all in this together. We are the tribe of light. Until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.